let's get into it.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to my podcast, Morning Rain Podcast. Today, I have two very special guests. I'm so excited. Sabian and Charlie. Thank you guys so much for being here.
Hello.
So I'm super excited. I'm super curious. And I'm just going to hop right in if that's okay, because I genuinely have so many questions. So I want to know what started you guys making movies. Was it watching them growing up? Were you guys bored? I did a research on you guys, and I saw that there was a silent film posted on your YouTube account 7 years ago. Is that what started it? I need to know. Because you guys have stuck with this for years now.
It was before that.
It was, both of us liked film on our own way. Before, I remember I was with my friend Jacob, and we wanted to make a YouTube channel and just start, getting popular on it. So we started by making skits with lightsabers, and that's when I was like, wait, I like making little movies and editing them. And Charlie was already on his I like movies thing, and then I remember he commented on one of my videos saying yo, let's collab and make something together.
Is that how you guys met? Through the internet or?
No, we knew each other since 4th grade.
Oh, okay.
We were just mutuals.
Younger.
Yeah, I just knew him.
Yeah, we went to elementary school together, and we were just kind of friends, but acquaintances more like. And then starting in middle school, I'd already been wanting to make movies. I always wanted to do some form of storytelling. And it started in 2017. I was like, I want to do movies. And then I saw this guy who was already doing skits, and they were unserious. It was just fun, but it was something, And I didn't know anyone who wanted to do something. So I was like, let's do something. And then, it just started off as us, playing with toys and, funny stuff.
Right.
But then eventually we're like, okay, well, let's make an actual short.
Yeah.
And then, Bad Eggs came out.
Right.
And you knew I knew it was a passion because I had tried to be an author or a chef. I really wrote books when I was a kid, and I was like, oh, maybe I want to be a chef. It was when I started making movies that I was like, okay, this for sure is what I like doing. And it hasn't let up for 8 years. So
I used to write little novellas and stuff like that, and then I did comic strips, and then I wanted to do animation. That's what I originally wanted to do. But then I fell in love with live action, and I'd still make an animated movie to this day. We've talked about that. But
interesting.
Yeah, this movie kind of marks the end of our amateur stuff.
Okay.
Before we start seeking out actual crews and actors and whatnot.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Hopefully with some type of budget.
Right. Yeah, it's interesting you say smaller movie because I watched the trailer and it looks pretty big.
Yeah.
It looks big. The editing is really good. The production is really good.
Thank you.
So interesting.
It is a big. It's bigger than anything we've done before.
Yeah.
Far bigger than anything we've done.
But we also have big ideas for the future, but that's way out. You know?
Interesting. Okay, we're gonna talk about that and get into that. So this Bad Eggs movie, that was your first movie ever.
Yeah.
Okay. I need to know how you guys came up with the idea for that. And it was your first movie that you made in middle school. I saw that you guys put it on Letterboxd. Is that what it's called? Okay, yeah. I'm not on that app or anything, but I saw a review on there and the person said this is what being a kid is about. It brings me right back to my childhood, and that's kind of why I liked the movie so much. I was like, this is so cute. So I need to know. The idea is really good. I was sitting there watching it and I was like, I could funny enough see this being an actual real big time production movie. So I need to know.
I remember when we made that, it was after our first 30-minute movie.
Okay.
Which was we don't advertise that as our first film. So yeah, I do consider Bad Eggs our first.
Because Bad Eggs had more of a structure to it.
It's funny because the idea, I know exactly where that idea came from. There was this game. I don't know if you remember in middle school, everyone was playing this game called Bad Eggs on their laptops.
I probably not.
It was it was a worms type game.
Okay.
If you know what that is. It's you throw bombs and you blow up an area.
Okay.
But I thought that game was really annoying.
Okay.
And I didn't like seeing people play it. So out of spite, I was like, I think I'm going to write a script for a movie based off that game.
Wow.
But while I was writing it, I actually grew really passionate about
Uh-huh.
what I was writing.
Right, yeah.
And it became not involved in the game at all. And I was like, wait, this is a great idea.
Yeah.
This egg movie.
Yeah.
We filmed it in like literally in a few days. It became like something that was a joke until we took it very seriously at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of inspiration from like movies at the time, like
Mhm.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Yeah.
That took
Guys,
that played a huge role in that.
fun fact, I've never seen Star Wars. I've actually never seen Harry Potter either.
Yeah.
Oh, me neither.
Okay, well, that makes me feel a little bit better.
I saw the first 6 Harry Potters. I
Really?
skipped the
Did you
last
like
2.
them?
They're good.
Do you guys like Star Wars better than Harry Potter?
I'm
Some
not
of them.
honestly. I'm not big on Star Wars either.
Oh,
like,
really? Okay.
I've seen all the movies, but
Mhm.
like I'm honestly not even a fan.
Okay.
I've seen them all, and like yeah, some of them are good, some of them I don't like.
Yeah.
But Solo I really liked at the time, and I
Okay.
still appreciate that movie.
Mm-hmm.
So
I
Okay.
and I guess that kind of ties into our taste because Solo
Uh-huh.
was written by Phil Lord and Christopher Miller,
Okay.
who like we see a lot of ourselves in.
Okay. Cool.
Um,
yeah,
yeah, they're like who we aspire to be because they're
Mhm.
like a comedy director duo who
Mhm.
do action movies as well, which is like what we like to do. Yeah, I remember he pitched the idea to me
Mhm.
for the movie because he had already like, and we already had plans for other things. Like
Uh-huh.
we wanted to do like our Mission Impossible short, which coming out a couple years later, we were already talking about that at the time. We were working on Buddy Cop, which
Okay.
was a failed movie, which now plays a role into this one.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh. What happened with this buddy cop film? Why did it fail?
Well,
Everyone
that-
has one.
Yeah. Okay.
yeah. I mean, if you make movies, you'll
Uh-huh.
know like trying to get too ambitious with a project and then just abandoning it. That one, like, it was like if we tried to make this current one,
Uh-huh.
like huge ideas, huge VFX everywhere,
Mhm.
but we were like in middle school
12
with
years old.
no
Yeah,
capabilities
right.
whatsoever. In hindsight, like it was just a dumb idea to
Mhm.
do all that,
Mm-hmm.
which is why it failed. But again, I'm pretty happy about where it turned out because its
Right.
role now in this current movie
Uh-huh.
as a fake movie buddy cop is, I think it's spectacular.
We just finished editing
Nice.
some stuff last night for the fake buddy cop,
Oh, okay.
and it's really funny.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I cannot wait to see it. I'm actually so excited. Are you guys in college? Like, are you doing secondary education or are you using this to, kind of show people what you got? I'm just curious.
Well, I'm not in college right now.
Okay.
But Charlie is.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I go to East Campus, Valencia.
Nice.
Honestly, like I've been hella slow with it. Like
Yeah.
I've like barely done that much. As a matter of fact, I didn't take any classes in the summer, and I'm
Mhm.
not taking any in the fall because I'm just locked in on finishing this movie.
Right, yeah.
And one of the first things people ask when I bring up the movie is like, "Oh, is this for college?" And I'm always just like, "Nah, I've just been doing this for years."
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like my main thing that I'm getting out of it is just getting the opportunity to meet some really cool people.
Right, yeah.
And get some more insight
Mhm.
on different things from professors. Like so far, I got the chance to meet Caesar, who I just DP'd and edited his short film for. And
I
he
saw
also had a
that.
role in ours. Oh wow!
Yeah, I did my research.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I'm impressed.
Yeah.
I wasn't expecting that. Sabian told me that you sent him some of the questions.
Mhm.
He read them. I chose not to. I want to be surprised.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, wait, that's actually so exciting.
Yeah.
Okay, that's really cool.
I like
I
your
like
cards
that.
though.
Thank you. I'm
That's
trying to
High tech.
right, yeah, I'm trying to rebrand right now and kind of level up my I guess brand aesthetic, whatever.
That's what
Yeah.
it's all
So-
about. Yeah. I mean, always got to raise the bar.
Yeah. Your friends act in your films, especially with your most recent movie coming out. I think I've recognized almost every single person in there. I want to know, do they have to audition? Do you ask them to be a part of it? How does that work? Because I feel like some people would be maybe a little bit nervous to do that, especially with how serious you guys are about it.
Yeah, it's I feel like it's almost a different process. Like
Mhm.
depending on who it is. For a lot of them, we actually write roles for people we know.
Oh, okay.
Like if someone like our friend like Chris who's in the movie,
Mm-hmm.
we know he wants to act, he'd be down to act,
Mhm.
but he doesn't know what he would do.
Mm-hmm.
We would sort of transform a role to be for him.
Mm-hmm.
Or Talia,
Mm-hmm.
we wrote the movie around her and then we asked if she wanted to be in it.
Really? Like the most recent movie?
Yeah,
Like the entire thing? Or just
Uh,
her
well,
role?
Her
role.
role.
Oh,
'cause It was
okay.
early on, so the film was very different back then. But
Oh, okay.
yeah, we like to pick who we want to be or
Mm-hmm.
who do we imagine,
Mhm.
and we write the script for them, and then we ask would you be down?
Have you guys ever done a casting call, or do you plan on doing that maybe
We did.
for your
We do one
next...
for Buddy Cop.
Yeah, in
Okay.
middle school. Yeah, I guess for the most part, if our friends, if we just know they can do it,
Mm-hmm.
then we're going to let them do it.
Right,
I
yeah.
want to work with people who I don't know, who are
Right,
just fresh
yeah.
actors, like looking for stuff.
Because that puts more emphasis on the character as well.
Okay.
Like when we write stuff
Mhm.
with people in mind,
Mhm.
it's kind of easier to write because we kind of visualize how that person
Oh
would say
yeah,
the
that
line
makes sense.
and so
Versus
on, you know.
like the actor having to mold
Exactly.
the character.
And that like influences the writing process
Right.
as well.
Wow, that's
But if we were to
interesting.
work with actors who we don't know, then we
Mhm.
could just focus entirely on what we want that character to be and then let someone fill in those shoes, you know.
Interesting. I bet it's different too, having your friends be so comfortable with like telling you like, hey, I don't like this.
Yeah.
No, I always want people to do what feels most natural to them because none of them are actually actors. And,
right, yeah.
you know, if they do what's more natural, then it's going to come off, you know, it's not
Like,
going to come off forced.
yeah.
The only time where it's really harder is if, like, I have a line idea
Mm-hmm.
and I, like, write it in and then Sabian's like, nah, bro, like, Jacob wouldn't, like, I can't hear that coming out of Jacob's mouth, you know, or whoever's.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm like, oh, damn, I like that line. And then, like, you know, we got to get rid of it and write something that's more, like, in line with them.
Right.
I'm excited, though, moving forward to be writing characters from scratch
Yeah.
that, like, we can create whole personalities for. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Yeah,
Yeah.
if you notice in all of our movies, all of our characters' names are our real names.
Yeah, I realized that in the recent trailer I saw too.
Like, we're all based off our real counterparts
Mhm.
for honestly every movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think we've ever written ourselves outside of our comfort zone.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that's sort of
It's because we're not actors.
Right.
yeah, we're not actors. We're trying to play ourselves, you know. That's the sort of thing when it comes to auditions and stuff. That's something definitely for the future, I guess.
We do have,
Interesting.
ideas for characters that I'm excited to get into, like,
Mm-hmm.
in the future for other stuff.
I want to circle back to the college question real quick. Are
Mhm.
you know, you said you're going slow with it, but the stuff you have taken, the classes, are you kind of like, this is a waste of time, I already know everything? Do you feel that way?
I don't want to sound cocky.
No, but
I
it's
don't wanna
like
sound
you've been
arrogant.
doing this for so long. Like since middle school, that's like what? Almost 10 years about? Like
We're coming up on a decade soon.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and there's a lot
um,
of stuff you just naturally learn along the way, I feel like.
It is funny.
Mhm.
It's a little interesting. So far, though, I've mostly taken more entry-level classes, so I'm excited for this to change.
Oh, okay.
And to be more challenged and whatnot. But so far, there are times in class where I want to hit fast forward
Right,
because
yeah.
they're talking about stuff like
Mhm.
rule of thirds and
Mhm.
like, you know, 3-point lighting system
Mhm.
and like stuff that it's like, yes, I've been doing this. you
Right,
know?
yeah.
Every time there's like a cinematography module, like
Mhm.
I genuinely, like I'm like, please, please.
Yeah.
I'm more excited to learn about like rigging lights and stuff
Right.
like that
Mhm.
rather than like the art of cinematography because that's something that I've been practicing for years. Like I'm
Yeah.
the DP on all our movies, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I mean, there are funny moments. It is really fun though getting to work with people who are making their first shorts as
Yeah.
well because, you know, it's nice having the opportunity to kind of be like a guiding hand.
Right, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As someone with more experience. And I'm
Mhm.
not like even saying that as like, oh yeah, like I'm, you know, Mr. So and so.
That's okay. I'm saying it for you. You have experience. You're good at what you
There
do,
you go.
know.
Thank
yeah.
you. But yeah, it is really fun because like I wish that I had something like that for, you know, our first shorts because
Right,
we
yeah.
had to like make so much trash, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, first.
Mhm.
But even having one person, you know, who can
Mhm.
give a little bit of input here and there is it's really fun doing
Yeah.
that, you know.
What do you think is the most like important aspect of making a movie? Do you think it's the actors? Do you think it's, you know, the audio people?
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you could say like you could make an argument for every single part of the
Right,
movie.
that's
Yeah,
what I'm
you really
saying.
could.
But-
you could.
As of this current moment, I honestly think editing
That's because that's like
100%.
what we're in right now.
Right.
Yeah,
okay.
we're in the editing phase. That 100% carries your film. And I've said this before that you could film the greatest thing in the world and
Mhm.
record the greatest audio, but if it's edited poorly, it's going to be bad. Like flat out. And you could record some pretty bad things and record and do like bad audio, do bad
Mhm.
everything. But if you edit it in a really great way,
Mhm.
it can be entertaining. I think editing like honestly has the final say.
I was up
Interesting.
until 4 a.m. last night editing.
Oh my gosh.
But it was worth it.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's like you know, when you're working on an actual like full project where you have to do stuff, it's like if I don't do this now, I'm gonna have to do it later.
Right,
So
yeah.
might as well, if I'm not tired, just keep going until I burn out.
Interesting.
I guess I'll add on to editing as well. I mean, Sean Baker said with Honora that he saved that movie in the edit, and that's very relatable. A lot of times when we're shooting stuff, especially with people who have never been like, you know, a part of one of our projects before, I get the feeling that they might think like, man, what the hell are these guys doing?
Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe a little bit of imposter syndrome, I don't know. But you know, it's really just a matter of, as long as you have a strong enough vision, I feel like if you know what you want in the end,
Yeah.
you know what you have to do to get there, and such a big part of that is just how you cut it together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
I think we have a tendency to edit in our heads as we shoot,
Oh,
which
okay.
is really helpful.
Yeah, we both
because,
sort of just are on the same page when
Yeah.
filming something.
Nice.
like, we know like where everything is gonna go as we're shooting it, and like you know, the little effects we're gonna do here and there, which kind of guides it. I'm very excited to know what the people who've worked on this movie think when they see it, because they kind of see, oh, okay, that's why I was doing this and that. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah.
How do you make sure the next movie you put out is better than the last production-wise? Let me give you an example. The editing and Mission Impossible that you guys did versus Bad Eggs,
Oh yeah.
that's already an insane, you know, level up.
I'm
so.
still very proud of the title sequence in Mission Impossible. Like, I was like, damn, bro, we were 15.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
it
that
was
title
good.
sequence.
When we're writing,
Mhm.
we always watch our movies obviously way after the fact that they're done,
Yeah.
and we can tear apart our own film
Right.
and we point out every flaw with it and what we would have changed. And I think like looking back and like knowing what we did wrong and fixing just tiny mistakes like that, that's just like a part of improving it.
Right.
On a simpler scale, I guess better editing, like knowledge and
Yeah.
better filming equipment.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't account that because
You could still do a lot with
yeah,
little.
you can, you know, I could still film. Bad Eggs 1 was filmed with a Google Pixel. I could
Oh my
still
God.
film with a Google Pixel and it would be probably way better.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we had like the same
interesting.
equipment we did from like Bad Eggs 1 or whatever now, and
You
we
guys
try to make
should
this
do
movie,
that.
it would be a fun challenge.
Yeah, for like a 10-year, 5-year,
Yeah,
whatever. Be
you know,
like-
once we're done with this movie, we're just gonna be doing whatever for a little while.
It's gonna
yeah,
be
that would
nice.
be really interesting.
Yeah, just to be able to like have like the freedom to work on whatever idea comes to mind.
Yeah.
Again, because that's what we used to do. You just get better as you go.
Yeah,
you get
that's
a better
true.
eye for things. I
Mhm.
feel like if you want to get a certain reaction out of the audience, you kind of know what you have to do to
Mhm.
like get that. Again, I keep thinking of editing because that's just what we're working on right now, but it does
Right, yeah.
come into shooting as well.
Yeah. Well, that was the example I put too, is the editing
Yeah.
for between those.
Yeah.
two.
Oh yeah.
Is there a special way that you film a movie? Wait, hold on. Pause.
Yeah.
Do you guys make a storyboard?
Yeah.
Okay. I roll my eyes because I hate doing that.
We used to
Even
not.
Yeah, really?
We used to hate it.
Yeah. Well, even like a college class I took this summer, I had to do it. And I just like really don't like doing those. So that's why I asked. But
Well,
yeah.
we
Do you-
actually didn't start storyboarding any of our movies until this one. This
Oh,
is the
really?
first movie that we storyboarded
Yeah.
for.
Wow.
Bad Eggs 3, we did shot lists.
Mhm.
And then before that, it was just always like on the day of
Yeah.
figuring it out. We'd have shot ideas, but
Mhm.
like that was it.
Well,
you know?
do you guys think it helps a lot?
Yeah,
more?
for
Definitely.
sure. In Bad Eggs 3, when we didn't storyboard, there was one time we shot an entire scene, but we broke the 180-degree rule.
Oh.
So we
reshoot
looked
it.
back
mhm.
and we were like, well, we need to redo that.
Yeah.
With this movie, like storyboarding makes filming like 10 times faster.
Really? Wow.
And it creates like a better vision
Mhm.
Yeah.
so that I mean, like sometimes, like I've noticed with myself, if I'm storyboarding, I can either be like really lazy, like I don't know what to put here, and I put random shots. But sometimes I'll be storyboarding and I can just see the scene,
Right. Yeah.
and I'm like, I know exactly how we're gonna do this,
Mhm.
and it's gonna look really good.
right.
And our storyboards look different. Mine are stick figures.
Yeah,
His-
that's how mine are. That's why I don't like doing them because I'm like,
Yeah.
this looks dumb. Like,
And
Mine are
his are all
also-
detailed.
No, mine are pretty bad too.
Mm.
But you know, yeah, the reason why we used to not like storyboarding is because we were like, oh, then we can't come up with ideas on the day of. And like the thing is, I've noticed while we're storyboarding, that's your time to come up with those
Right,
ideas.
okay, yeah.
That's like dedicated time to come up with
Mhm.
those ideas so you can do a lot more.
Mhm.
And there are scenes for this movie that we didn't storyboard before. And a lot of the times I noticed like the ones that were storyboarded have a lot more interesting composition and like, you know, you can tell they were a little more thought out.
Yeah. So who does what?
Like with storyboarding?
Well, no, just in general of making the movie.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, obviously me and him share everything, like directing and writing, we both do.
Right.
Equally, we're both writing, we're both changing things. I know specifics. I do all the sound in the edit.
That's
like
cool.
every time we finish picture locking a scene, I do all the sound for it because I actually really like sound.
Oh, okay, nice.
Like I like putting sound effects and doing all that.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie does all the coloring.
Oh, okay,
he has
cool.
a very keen eye for that.
Wow, that's really cool.
Admittedly, during this movie, I think I was less involved, like enduring a scene and like what the scene like looked like storyboard wise, because I wouldn't know what was next. Like I'm one of the directors, obviously, and then on set we'd be filming a shot and I'd be like, what is next? I don't know what's next. I don't know what my line is.
Oh my gosh.
So like, but I think that has to do with me being like tired of filming.
Yeah.
Because this is such a long movie and I've been doing it for so long.
Right,
That's like
yeah.
been more of a recent thing as we get closer to the end because it's been like 3 years
of this
shooting.
one movie.
5 years since we got the idea and 3 years of shooting.
Wow.
So getting towards the end, like, yeah, it's a little fuzzy sometimes. I mean, the last scene we shot though, you mostly guided. And I was like, okay, Rose, next. But
because it was like 3 a.m.
Yeah, it depends on the scene. But yeah, the interesting thing about working with a creative partner is, writing something, there's always like, it's very good to get feedback off of someone else. You know what I'm saying? We're constantly defending ideas to each other, and we'll go at it. We will argue for 45 minutes about which direction a character should be facing for a scene.
No
like
way.
the stupidest thing that nobody else cares about, we will go at it. And it is such an important part of the process as well because like you need to be able to defend it to at least one other person before showing it to an audience of people.
Okay.
Because ultimately we are making this movie as entertainment for audiences, for them to enjoy. And we need to like kind of take ourselves out of it when hearing the other person's idea and, picture like what's going to be best for the movie, for the audience, and not really get hung up on what like just our own personal ideas and stuff,
Right.
That's with writing a lot. And then with directing as well, it's like a lot of decisions being made on set. We do always hear each other out. And like working with someone else, it's like you either hear the other person out and visualize it and then go with that, vice versa, like defending your idea or making a compromise. But ultimately, like whatever decision is made is just gonna be for the best of the movie. You know what I'm saying? Because you mentioned how you do sound and I do colors. It's such a lucky thing that our interests in
are different.
editing are because I mean we have day jobs as well. So
okay, nice. Can I ask what you guys do?
I work in a warehouse.
Oh, okay.
I work at Universal.
Oh,
I do
cool.
merchandise.
Do you work at the new one or?
No, in just Universal Studios.
Okay.
You know, like where the SpongeBob store is, like E.T.
No.
He's dressed like the Goofy Goober, like the.
I'm in the SpongeBob store.
Okay, well, this is very good. Like, this is how you know I'm really good at researching. I actually saw a picture of you in that.
No way.
I found one. Yeah.
Where is there one of me?
I'll just tell you, it's in your tagged photos, so I didn't have to look too hard.
Research or stalking.
Yeah, I really have to, do my best.
No, I'm impressed.
Do you guys film like chronologically? I doubt it, but
that's
like of how the movie goes.
Yeah, I think we wanted to at first, but definitely not.
Yeah,
we're all over the place now. I mean, we're filming scenes at the start of the movie, like literally like recently.
Yeah,
we did like the climax like in the middle of it. It's totally random, honestly.
Right,
it's based on availability.
Is that hard to keep track of? Like all
honestly,
that?
no. When you're editing, like on the spot, everything you do, you can fill in gaps and you'll see what you have.
We do a rough cut as we go, and then I also have like a list on my phone. Actually, I'll pull it up just so you can get an idea.
Okay.
But
very exciting.
It's very. Oh, look, it's already on my the first thing I opened. So you can see April 2023 is when we started, and it's like just everything we've shot, and it just goes on.
Oh my god.
That's like
And
every shooting day
that
we've
is
had.
so much. Oh wow.
That's okay.
Wow,
it's still
guys,
going.
that's really
It's still going.
impressive.
There we go.
Yeah, it was still gonna go for a few more seconds.
Yeah.
Wow.
Obviously, in the trailer, we show that the DeLorean is in the movie.
Yeah.
That's one of the biggest
How
shoots
the
we've
hell
had.
did you guys? Someone asked that in one of the comments.
Yeah,
they
I
were
saw
like,
that.
"How did you get that car?" Do you want to explain?
Well, there's 2 DeLoreans in Central Florida.
Okay.
One of them is owned by a guy who's pretty strict. You know, he rents out to like MegaCon and stuff, and he doesn't want you to touch it or do anything.
With how you are
Particular
with
and
it.
super expensive. The other
Wow.
guy, his name is Nick. Super cool.
Super
And
chill. We got in there. He's like, "Do whatever, guys."
Yeah.
Wow.
we
so
talked to him and we got a final price. It was $2,500
Oh my
$2,500.
god.
for
We-
one day.
We had a GoFundMe for this movie. We raised
I saw that. I
$2,300.
saw you guys post that on
Yeah.
YouTube and
Yeah.
stuff.
We didn't spoil what the GoFundMe was for when we made it, but
Mhm.
It was
Right.
entirely for
it was
that.
for the DeLorean.
Yeah.
With that, like that was a whole like full day shoot. We planned the hell out of that.
Right.
We did a whole like rehearsal prior using his car instead
Oh
of the
my
DeLorean,
gosh.
so that we just had a blueprint.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
besides
to do.
storyboards, if we really want to plan out a scene, we'll film it beforehand
yeah.
as it should be. So when we have the actual camera and makeup and actors,
Yeah.
we
then
do
we
that
know.
for like fight scenes,
yeah,
especially.
that's like an elevated type.
Yeah, those are like I've heard them be called like visual boards or something like that. I don't know.
I think I've heard of that too,
Yeah.
actually.
Something like that. But yeah, we do those. I was gonna say though, with the DeLorean, that was one of the first things we shot for the movie. Well,
Oh, really?
It is.
it was pretty early on. We
Mhm.
did that. It was March 11th, 2024,
Oh my
and
God.
we been shooting ever since. And then we also started shooting in like April 2023. So
Yeah.
it was in the first half of shooting. You can see like we change over the course of this movie.
That's what I was gonna ask. Like, can you
Yeah.
see like your facial differences?
Yeah, funny thing, I lost like 80 pounds
Oh my gosh.
since filming the DeLorean.
Uh-huh.
So during that scene, unfortunately, it's probably my least favorite part of the movie is that you're gonna see my weight fluctuate
Uh-huh.
like randomly during that,
Mhm.
and it's super obvious. I think.
It's because, like you asked, we do shoot completely out of order. as
Right,
well.
yeah.
So like you're gonna see like, wow, that looks like almost 2 years ago,
Uh-huh.
but I think it flows almost enough so that you maybe just won't think about it that
Right,
much.
yeah. I really don't think
But yeah,
people will.
his hair also
My hair
changes.
changes.
Like it gets
Mhm.
shorter and longer.
Yeah, because when I watched Bad Eggs, your hair was
Oh,
not
yeah.
that
It
long.
was short as
Yeah.
hell. And
Yeah.
now that I'm like tonight, because so we have finished production on the majority of the movie. Like every full scene is done.
Mm-hmm.
Right now, we just have little insert shots here and there,
Mhm.
which is just kind of thing we do as we edit.
Mm-hmm.
Because like right now we're focused on editing, and it's like, oh wait, we got to go get the shot. Tonight is my last shot, so I'm gonna finally like cut my hair.
Oh my gosh.
Now that I'm getting my last shot tonight, but
Like you're not gonna like shave your head or anything, right?
we'll see. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm gonna bleach it white. I want to look like a mad scientist.
Wait, are you being serious?
You can quote me on that. I want to have big square glasses and straight.
like
just
for this
white
movie? For
hair.
this movie?
No, no,
Oh,
just
for
in
okay.
me.
general.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just to do it.
That'll be very interesting to
I'll do that
see.
before I cut it. Yeah.
Okay. I watched the Mission Impossible. You were barely in it.
Yeah.
So did you do more behind the camera? Because okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was like a
Interesting.
conscious decision. I remember actually like around that time I saw like a YouTuber be like, yeah, I wanted to be behind the camera for this short for my mates so I got more control because I used to act. And I was like, hey, I want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
For Mission Impossible, I was like, yeah, I want to be behind the camera for the whole thing.
Yeah, he just wasn't in it.
Yeah. I saw for in like 30 seconds.
He had a
Yeah,
cameo.
Yeah, briefly
Yeah.
a
I ran
cameo.
into him.
And you like fell on the ground.
Yeah.
I generally
Because he kept
shoot-
running.
I shoot like almost every single shot that I'm not in.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because like, yeah, I'm again,
He's the best at it.
I'm the director of photography for this movie. The equipment we use is mine, and like,
Oh, wow.
I mean, like if he needs it for something,
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
course, I'm gonna give it to him. Yeah, it's funny with Mission Impossible. People are always like, "Damn, Sabian ran across all of Central Florida." I'm like, "Yo, who do you think was behind the camera, bro?"
No, I think it was so interesting, living in Orlando because you can tell, like, okay, first you're in downtown, then you're in like Hunter's Creek, and it's
Yeah.
supposed to be all one thing.
Connected.
And it's like
yeah.
interesting being from, Orlando, being like, wait, that's like actually miles apart. part.
We hit the
Yeah.
landmarks.
That's,
Right,
That's
yeah.
actually like in Sorry I From Broke the Universe. Like
Uh-huh.
people who are from Orlando, there's so many locations that I
Right,
want people to recognize and be all like, I know where they are and
Yeah.
where they're
Right.
going.
Yeah.
What's your least favorite part about making a movie? Just plain and simple.
Where do I
Scheduling.
even begin?
Oh my
I'd say
god.
scheduling.
Okay.
Scheduling for
Yeah.
sure.
Okay.
That's just been like the most annoying part of this movie.
Oh, okay.
Because
I'm
we've
not-
had more people involved in this one than anything else before. Like
Right,
before this,
yeah.
it was just Sabian, Jacob, and I. Bad Eggs
Right.
3, the majority of that movie, like I want to say 70% of it was just him and I. Him with the eggs and me with the camera.
Right, yeah.
That was literally, and like it was all in my house all that night.
Mm-hmm.
So that was like literally 2 people. For this movie, we had like 8, 9 people helping us with it at a time. 6 people in the main cast. So yeah, it's scheduling for me.
It's hard to get all these people
Right.
together in one spot to do such a small percentage of stuff. And if one person cancels, then the shoot is thrown off.
Oh,
And we have to reschedule. And before that could mean weeks before we actually get it done again.
Mm-hmm.
And like,
Dude, no, it's been months. I remember one time we had a shoot that got canceled in May 2024, and we ended up doing it in January 2025.
yeah, so
Whoa.
like that alone, like,
Uh-huh.
you know, it's not annoying, and I'm not blaming anyone because
Right.
everyone is doing us a
Yeah.
favor by helping us. I appreciate everyone who helped us so much.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely. And like when they cancel, it's just unfortunate because like, you know, I feel bad that like it's gonna just be elongated at that point.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
More than
Yeah.
what we want it to be.
Right.
Ideally, we'd get everyone's scenes done like way faster, but like
Mhm.
the majority of the time, because the reason why this movie takes so long in some people's eyes is because like we're constantly getting stuff done, but it's just like, okay, we'll have you this day, and in a few months when we have everyone else available again, we'll have you on this day.
Yeah.
But we're still working on stuff in between. What else do I hate about shooting?
Weather.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
so it seems like we'll have to talk about that as well.
Yeah.
That's my least favorite thing. I hate the weather. Okay, so you know how I hate scheduling because it takes forever to get everyone
What you
together?
hate even more
is when you get everyone together in the same place and then it's raining. I don't know if I'm allowed to curse on it, but
You're allowed to curse. It's
I
okay.
almost wait, what are it's effing raining.
It's fucking raining? What are you talking about?
Yeah, no, that's the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I
you know,
bet.
just recently on our last like full shoot for the movie, we gathered everyone we needed. It was like 6 of us, and we're like, okay, it's a nighttime shoot. We're gonna start at 9 p.m. and there is like a whole ass hurricane going on.
It's been raining really bad.
It was horrible.
Random. It doesn't even rain at night normally, but this
No, it doesn't,
day
yeah.
specifically, it had
all
to
the
rain at
days.
night when we were trying to film at
And
night.
That's really funny, actually.
thankfully, everyone was just so down to wait it out. Like I was like, you know, obviously him and I are always gonna be down, but we're like everyone else, like, you down to wait until it stops raining? And everyone's like, yeah, we're down. 9 p.m., 11 p.m., it's still raining. We're like, all right, checking in again. Is everyone still down to keep waiting? I love these guys, honestly, for like sticking through. One of them, it was his first ever shoot with us. As well.
Wow.
And he lives
Yeah.
far as hell. He lives
No
like 45
way.
minutes, an hour away from us.
Whoa.
And we ended up starting the shoot at 1:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
That's when it stopped raining. And then it was a shorter shoot. It was like 4 hours, I guess. But we finished at like we finished at 5:30 in the morning.
Oh my God.
We all got home at like 6.
I
I
saw the
started
sun.
editing, so I went to
Yeah.
sleep at 8 a.m.
Oh my
I saw the
God.
sun come up when I got home.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, poor Alberto.
You guys have 5 movies out. Is it 5?
Yeah.
I was
it
going to
is.
say I counted 5, but.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In my head, it's been 7 for a while. but
Right.
we
That's
got
what
rid
the
of 6.
playlist on YouTube is 7. But
I
I'm
think that
like.
includes Bad Eggs 2 remastered and Lightsaber.
It
Nerf Battle of the
does.
Trilogy.
Yeah, it has that
Yeah.
first movie that
Yeah.
you don't technically count. You have 1 remastered, Bad Eggs 2, correct?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
so good at what I do.
Did your research? Yeah, I'm impressed.
Do you have a favorite and why? That you
At
know.
the moment,
Mhm.
including this one that we're working on, or no?
Yeah, sure. This one can be included.
This
That'll be
one.
your 6.
It's probably this one.
Okay.
But out of the ones that are out, there's so many that I like for
Different reasons.
a couple of
yeah.
reasons. If there's one that I always like, if someone doesn't know that I make movies and they're like, well, let's watch something, I'll always show them Lightsaber Nerf Battle, like the
Okay.
true ending, because that one's 30 minutes and I think it's really funny. Like, I'm proud of the comedy in that
Mhm.
movie.
I think that's probably.
And it's
our movie.
just short and easy to watch.
Uh-huh.
And you don't need to know anything pretty much before. It's a really like I'm just proud of that one, and I'm also proud of how fast we made it. We made it in like a month.
Yeah, that was, oh my God, that was hell for me.
Yeah, I had to go to Boston.
You went on vacation while I was editing the end of the movie.
And then he had to finish the movie.
I was up, my schedule was wake up, edit, because there's the lightsaber animation for that whole movie.
Right, yeah.
And I just, my routine was wake up, do animation all day, go to sleep, wake up. I did that for like 3 days straight.
Oh my God.
And then, yeah, I posted.
Now we're back on that. Now we're back on that.
Now we're doing that. Yeah, I was gonna say I started laughing a second ago because I just remember that joke that we edited last night.
Oh yeah.
I'll have to look out for that.
Yeah,
and when I watch it, I'll see if I can be like, oh, that's the joke they were talking about. What's your favorite movie that you haven't made?
I have a lot.
Right,
I'm
figured, you know.
Yeah, I'm not going to be basic and say Interstellar. Interstellar is like, I guess, my favorite movie, but because that's basic, I'm not going to say that.
Oh, it's it's basic. Don't say that.
I'm going to say...
Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs.
Well, that's a good pick. Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. Kingsman, The Secret Service.
Okay, never seen that.
That is easily, I could say that's my favorite movie. Okay. That's also a huge influence on Bad Eggs. Eggsy's literally based off the main character.
Right, yeah, the guy in the orange suit.
Literally just because his name is Eggsy. And because we really like the movie.
Eggs. It all ties.
Beautiful. Wow. Okay.
That's like some Scorsese level writing.
And Godzilla, King of the Monsters. I'm a huge Godzilla fan. Okay. I have like shelves of Godzilla collectibles.
I've never seen that either.
Well, I know what your favorite movie is.
Well, it's not necessarily my favorite. Not even just my favorite movie. What movie do I wish like that I made? Like that I'm like, damn, this feels...
that's how you're thinking about
it? That's what I'm seeing. Yeah, because it's like, you know, like what's something that I see myself in, like, oh, this is the type of movie that I would make, and I love it. I mean, my head goes towards Lord and Miller, like Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. You know, it feels like the type of movie that we'd make.
They're on all the Spider-Verse movies.
They wrote and produced the Spider-Verse movies. Okay. Trainspotting is just a movie that, like, I would, like, I love that movie. Mission Impossible Fallout.
Okay.
I wish I made that movie.
That movie is...
Which one is that?
The 6th one.
Is that the newest one?
No, that's the the third to last one.
That one came out a few months before we made Bad Eggs 1.
Oh, okay.
And when we saw them in the theater, we were just like, damn, we really want to make movies.
Wait, guys, that's when you went live at the Loop.
What the hell?
That is when that happened.
That is same day.
Oh, yo, that's crazy.
Wow. Damn, I feel like I'm on Nardwuar right
now. I'm like so embarrassed. I know so much, but like, yeah, guys, I really went in.
Wow. The Loop vlog.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
How do you know this?
Guys, I really did my research. I'm like embarrassed I know that.
That's incredible.
I'm impressed.
You know that guy on Hot Wings, and he like asks really good questions. That's like who I am.
Yeah.
That's who I am. Okay, where do you plan to go with this portfolio of movies you guys are making? Is fame the goal? Is Hollywood where you want to be? Like, I don't see you guys quitting, but that's, you know, okay.
That's kind of a point in this movie that we refused, because this movie is partly about making movies. That's what the idea started out as, and like we make it a point, like no matter where the future takes us, that's what we're gonna do.
Right.
I would say, well, Hollywood would be cool because, you know, you have money.
I was gonna say the landscape right now is obviously changing because of the rise of AI.
Right.
Now, AI, like, I could talk about like hours for that. I think going back to college, even a film degree right now, I actually imagine is going to get more valuable, because I don't think AI is going to replace movies. It can't.
I don't think so either.
It doesn't matter how advanced it becomes. In 10 years, you could create Mission Impossible Fallout. No one wants to watch a movie.
Only babies and grannies are going to be looking at anything AI generated.
People will still be filming movies, and I feel like a film degree is going to become more valuable because if so many people have access to AI filmmaking, but you actually know how to make a movie properly, people are going to be looking for that. Not like, you know how to type a prompt.
Right.
While my goal is like to go into Hollywood, I guess, and make movies, I have like multiple plans. I'm actually really big on working with Universal.
Oh, okay. Oh,
because, like, I'm already in there, and both my parents work there.
Oh, cool.
And I'm trying to work my way up because I feel like that's, like, a really great opportunity right now.
Of course.
To grow. So I want to go to college to get a higher place in Universal and just work my way up to see if I can enter into film. My dad knows people who know film people.
Okay, Nepo
Nepo
baby.
gang, Nepo.
Yeah, Nepo baby, but like,
I'm living with him and his parents right
saying-
now, so I'm like adopted
Oh my
Nepo
gosh, are
baby.
you really?
yeah, I'm saying like, you know, if I have to use nepotism, I am gonna try
Use
to.
it.
I'm gonna
use
it.
it.
Like
Use it.
genuinely, like that's my plan. It's to go with Universal. I feel like that's the easiest route right now.
I think so too.
And
Universal's
I mean,
also pretty anti-AI. They put
They-
like
Right.
a
they
are
disclaimer at the
anti-AI.
bottom of their movie that says this is not allowed to be used to train AI.
yeah. Okay.
so
cool.
Universal, like I trust that would be a really great spot to
Yeah.
go. And when we make our next like short,
Mhm.
you know, low budget, I think it would be good to pitch that to studios to try to get a feature.
Yes. Yes.
There's some
yes.
YouTubers who make like shorts and then they get projects to become like actual
Right.
movies.
Yeah.
And like I feel like that's what we can do.
Yeah.
I think that's, you know, a plan A and plan B, or I guess they're both plan A's. Just do whatever in that field, you know, get a higher job at Universal
Mm-hmm.
and keep making shorts so that studios start to notice us and pitch them to turn into real movies.
Right.
That's like
Yeah.
the two main spots. Plan C, you know, if nothing else works, I'm gonna be like, I don't know, a manager somewhere.
No. You just no. You have to move to LA and just
No,
beg someone.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. You
I
can't
live in
just
my car.
yeah. Exactly.
I realized that when I was like 12, 13 years old. Like, I will
Mhm.
live in my car if I,
Yeah.
if I can make movies. I was going to add on to that, though.
Mm-hmm.
Regarding the whole, like, being able to get a feature from a studio noticing your YouTube short, like, that was something that happened in the 2010s because that's when YouTube was newer and people started putting more
Yeah.
high-effort stuff on there.
Right.
I would say now it's definitely more oversaturated.
Yeah.
Everyone has short films that they're, you know, everyone's trying to get in. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's been like that for decades.
I was gonna
yeah.
say, yeah.
But specifically, the internet isn't as small as it used to be, I
Right.
guess. The main thing that I would want to emphasize is that we're just not going to stop doing what we're
Right.
doing.
Yeah.
We're going to keep up the same mentality that we had when we started, and it's that we're not going to wait for permission from anyone to keep doing what we're doing as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I mean, sure, I would love to get a proper budget for something, but that doesn't mean that's going to stop us from making our next feature.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We're just going to do it anyways. And then hopefully, eventually, we'll get at least one movie to play in some theaters in a
Yes.
region.
Yeah.
Maybe not nationwide, but in a region. And I'll celebrate.
That will be the day.
And, you know,
yeah, you just gotta start, like, if all else fails, you really just have to start showing up and bothering these people until
That
they
too.
say yes.
my
Exactly.
dream is
Yeah.
just for our movies to play in front of
Yeah.
audiences in theaters. That,
Yeah.
like, you could go to the theater and buy a ticket for one of our movies.
Right.
That's, like, my dream. And then for us
I
to
see
be able
it.
to make, like, money off of that, too.
Right, yeah.
Not, like, you know, for profit, but to survive.
Yeah.
That's probably the main thing.
Here's the trailer real quick so you guys know
Oh,
what we're
snap.
talking about.
Charlie, Jacob, and I, we're a trio. We all have each other's backs.
You still working on your movies?
God, I can't wait for this movie. Same. But now I have a chance to set things right. A second take at life. This is our best shot. And I'm gonna make it count. If things go bad, Chris, you only have yourself to blame.
That little time traveling scheme you pulled to get with Talia? Yeah, well, now something really bad happened and it's all on my shoulders!
You ruined my life. Your actions have consequences.
have a time machine DeLorean.
Sabian, no!
Good luck, Sabian.
Oh, that was crazy.
Did you guys see those 7 seconds towards the end of it?
Okay,
Yeah.
so your
What's
new
the movie called?
your new movie, Sorry Our Film Broke the Universe. It's coming out October 1st of this year. You just told me you guys have been filming for like 3
That's right.
years.
Mhm.
What can you say about it? How long is it, first of all? Because you've had movies that are like 30 minutes. Bad Eggs 3 is like an hour and a half.
Honestly, we're not done editing,
Okay.
but I predict,
Okay.
and this is going to be kind of crazy, I think it's going to be roughly 3 hours.
Is that for real?
Yeah.
yeah.
Like
100%.
100%.
100%.
This is a long movie.
No.
So right now the rough
Oh my
cut
gosh.
so before we started the final edit and we had the rough cut done, the rough cut was 3 hours and 8 minutes.
Oh my god.
Um,
Oh my gosh.
Right now we've cut it down to about 3 hours and 3 minutes.
Oh my
Mhm.
gosh.
But we still have to take into account credits, which is about 5 minutes. So now it's back to 3 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah.
But we still have a lot of the movie to cut through. I think it is, it's gonna roughly be 3
It's
hours.
a fast-paced movie.
It is very
Okay.
fast.
Like, it's just, we got a big story to tell.
Right.
It's every scene is very short. We don't really spend a lot of time in
Uh-huh.
one place
Uh-huh.
dilly-dallying.
Uh-huh.
There are epic sequences, I would say. Each act has its own sequence and
Uh-huh.
set piece dedicated to it.
Okay.
Act 1, we have 2019. Act 2, we have that fun sequence that we just finished shooting.
Uh-huh.
And Act 3 is another
Just-
time period that we go to.
Yeah.
So, okay, why not 2 movies?
That's something we talked about.
Uh-huh.
We were like, we
yeah.
thought it was getting too long and that we should split it up into 2
The
films.
first one just wouldn't end.
Yeah, the first
just
movie I
end
think would
randomly.
be just not that great
Uh-huh.
because there's so much setup
Right.
and then the entire payoff is in the second half. So I wouldn't want to like split it up into 2 movies, and then I also wouldn't know. We're too late into production
Mhm.
to decide, because if you're gonna make 2 movies, you have to like again
Right,
create an
yeah.
ending and then
Mhm.
create a beginning for the next one. This one we were too late to decide and like reshoot how it would be split up. So we just kind of like banked on it being really long.
And there is a part where you can end the first movie, but it's just not a complete story.
Right,
Like
yeah.
we want that resolution, like,
Right.
and we want people to feel like they earned the ending
Uh-huh.
by the time they have watched
Right,
3
yeah.
hours of a movie.
Yeah.
You know, we'll edit a scene and we'll be like, "Oh my god, this is like the longest scene in the movie," and then we watch it and we're all like, "It's already over. What the hell?" And I
Right.
will say there is one part in the middle where like, you know, we're adapting to a new environment and it kind of takes, you know, we do intentionally slow it down there for a second, but there's still stuff happening. Like the movie is never a full halt. There's not long shots of us walking around.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
people fear that it's like it's so long because there's just like boring shots of us like walking in and out of buildings. That's not the case for sure.
Right.
Like
Definitely not.
every part has a purpose.
Yeah. Can you tell me like a secret? This is going to come out the following Monday. So
Well, I guess
something like maybe people don't know. Maybe like a
there's
Mhm.
stuff in the trailer that was not in there on purpose because
right.
that would spoil things. I think the trailer hides actually a lot well.
Okay, nobody dies, right?
You'll see.
Wait,
Well,
somebody dies?
We don't know
Oh.
who's gonna die. It's a time travel movie, so
Right.
things can change.
Things can happen. Things can unhappen. Things can happen again. You
Oh my
know?
god.
Um,
Okay.
I will say, like, what the hell was I gonna say? Hold on. Let me rewind in my brain real quick.
Okay.
What I'll say about the movie is it's about 3 best friends,
Right.
Sabian, Jacob, and myself.
Okay. And those
Um,
are their names in the movie.
Yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
Because in this movie, Bad Eggs 1, Bad Eggs 2, Mission Impossible, Lightsaber Nerf Battle,
Right. Like
and Bad Eggs 3,
uh-huh.
they've all come out. They are all
Mhm.
things that exist.
Mhm.
We make movies. We're working on our last movie, Buddy Cop. This is supposed to be our last high
Okay.
school movie.
Okay.
And then a series of events happen that allow us to gain access through time travel, and it's
Uh-huh.
thanks to our past movies.
Mhm.
You know, so our movies do play a big role in this one as to how the plot starts moving. 3 young adults who have access to time travel we're not gonna go kill baby Hitler. We're not gonna stop 9/11. That would be too consequential. Sabian decides he's gonna set himself up with his longtime crush from high school,
Yeah.
Talia.
Got that in the trailer.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So the idea is, it's not going to be world changing. It'll be something
Personal.
inconsequential and
Mhm.
personal. But then we realize it sets off a chain reaction of events that ends with all of us being covered in blood by the end of it.
Oh my god.
And things get messed up.
We
pretty
ruined
bad.
Chris's life.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's fun. There's a lot. That's all I'll say for now, though.
Yeah, I mean, I could explain the plot, but from that, there's some things like on the teaser poster, you can see what date we go back to. It's December 2019.
Yeah.
That is where the movie leads itself in the first half.
It's like part high school coming of age movie.
Right.
Which is fun, 'cause
Wait,
we're
yeah, that is
graduates.
fun.
We're going back to high school, and it's like, oh no, this sucks.
Yeah.
Jacob his character is my favorite because he's the one who's kind of like more resistant to the idea of time travel. He's a little more hesitant with it, and going back to high school, he's like, man, we really gotta be back in high school right now. So it's just kind of fun to see their dynamic where Sabian's like, we have a mission, Jacob. And Jacob's like, all right, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. This is my last question before
No.
my fun segment, guys. I'm
yay.
so excited. Okay, where do you think or want to be in 5 years? That's 2030. Oh my god.
Yo.
Yeah, isn't that insane?
Realistically, we're not gonna be that far.
Don't say that. Don't say
it
that.
takes a long time. It
yeah,
takes a long
but
time.
don't say that.
We're gonna be what, 25, 26?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So-
You're both 20, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hey,
that's insane.
I'm not comparing ourselves to PTA, but he did Boogie Nights when he was 27.
I have no idea what you're talking
Doubt
about.
that we're gonna be in that position.
Yeah, I guess I want to be making a lot of money,
Yes.
and I want to be in development of another big project.
Yes.
Yes,
That's
and
definitely where I want to be.
we have our next 2 features planned.
Mhm.
Like, we know what the plots for our next 2 features are.
Mhm.
Hopefully, those are movies that we would want an actual budget for, not a huge one necessarily, not like from a major distributor or anything like that. Obviously, that'd be great, but we're not expecting that. These are small budget movies. I could say the genres. One of them is a horror action comedy
Oh, okay.
with a little bit of sports thrown in there as well. And then the other one is an action rom-com.
Oh, okay.
So
We love action.
yeah,
Like,
and
yeah.
comedy. But yeah, so we're gonna be blending different genres for the next few things, which I'm excited for.
Yeah, I'm very excited for you guys to be able to look back in 5 years and you can skip to this part and you can
Be
see.
all
I want
like,
to see if
wow,
we're doing that.
Yeah.
I'm still
No.
a manager
No.
at, in
I'm
a warehouse.
Still part-time
No.
at Universal.
Okay, guys. I have a really fun segment that I think is fun. You guys might not.
I'm kind of scared.
I think it's going to be fun.
So
You know what it
I have compiled a bunch of pictures I have found, and I have a few questions about these pictures. And I okay, the
Oh,
first
God.
question I have about this picture I'm about to show you is how did this happen? Okay, here we go.
Ah.
Oh, that's great. You know, back in when Regal was closed.
Right,
we
2020. That's when this was posted.
Yeah, we were so devastated. Charlie and I were devastated because
Right.
we loved Regal.
This was 5 years ago.
I
Yes.
know, yeah.
Yes.
And I told my dad that we wanted to make a poster
Uh-huh.
for Back to the Movies,
Uh-huh.
and the intent was to get Regal's attention.
Right, and you did.
And we did, and then they posted it, and it was the coolest thing in the
Like,
world.
did you like just kind of DM this to them, or?
Yeah, I did. I sent them a DM on Instagram. I said, I
Wow.
made this poster for you guys, Back to the Movies.
Yep.
And then,
What?
yeah.
You said that you made it. It was your dad.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I didn't say my dad made this poster. I just said I made this poster.
Yeah.
And then they were like, that's so cool. You know what's actually tragic about that?
What?
I remember months later,
Uh-huh.
like they DM'd me back
Uh-huh.
on Twitter
Uh-huh.
asking like, hey, like we love this poster. We'd love to like print out a bunch to give to our Crown Club members.
Uh-huh.
And I had notifications off for Twitter.
No.
So I did
no.
not see that text for like
Wow.
2 months.
Oh.
And I responded back and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't see this. And they said it was too late.
Oh.
Dude, that was the first thing I thought of when I saw the Underworld text late. I was like, bro, I feel like Sabian when the Regal thing happened. Because
Yeah.
I also, there's like a rave that asked me to shoot a promo for them,
Uh-huh.
and I just didn't see it until
Oh,
like weeks later, and I was just
no.
like, and I saw like the promo, and I was like, damn, they got someone else.
Yeah.
Because I
Ugh.
signed up to do it, and
Ugh.
I just missed the text. I was gonna
Okay.
show though.
Oh, okay. Show me.
Back to the movies. So we actually gave them. I have a vlog on my personal channel. This is when the movie theaters reopened. We gifted them a physical poster.
Oh my God. No way.
Yeah.
And then they put it up in their break room.
Aw.
There
It's
it is.
still in their break room.
It's still in their
So
break room.
all the
today.
That's so cute.
All the Regal employees, when they see us, like we look kind of familiar to them.
Yeah.
Like, do I know those guys?
That is so cute. Okay, tell me how this process works.
Mm.
Your movies have been in the theaters.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
How
was our
does-
second one that's been in the theater.
Right? Yes, I know that. How did that work? How does that work?
Sorry Our Film Broke the Universe, coming to the NZN as well, just like that exterior.
Right? Yeah.
That is a local independent theater in Maitland, Florida.
Mhm.
Basically Orlando, honestly. I love that theater. They play movies. A really good time.
Yeah, I mean, it's just give
So
them
you-
a call. And
Oh,
stuff.
okay. So
Yeah.
that's it. You
Yeah,
don't need
we-
any like
Yeah.
requirements or qualifications.
I'm sure that they research us to make sure that we're legit.
Oh yeah.
and-
Okay, that's fair.
Actually, cool, because all I gave them was my name. Talked about the dates, and they just give us the package of, what they can offer, and
Mhm.
we decide, like, what
Mhm.
we want to go through with.
Mhm.
And, yeah, with Bad Eggs 3, though, with the premiere there, it was a little more stripped back compared to what we're doing now. This time, we're definitely going all out.
Yeah.
Now that we've done it before,
Yeah.
we're like, okay, we can go all in for this.
Right,
Free
right.
popcorn and drinks
Yeah,
for
we got-
everyone.
Wow.
Included with your ticket, yeah, you get
Aw.
free unlimited popcorn,
Yeah.
free lemonade, iced tea,
Yeah.
fountain drinks, whatever. We're also going to be selling merch at the theater. We have
That's
posters,
really cool.
t-shirts, DVDs.
It's a big event.
Yeah.
We also got VIP tickets this time. Oh, we're going to have the doors open to the theater before, the event starts. So people
Oh, so
can pick
like
their seats early.
okay, nice.
Yeah, and we're going to be handing out like playbills and stuff like that. I guess you
Very
call them,
cool.
so-
Yeah.
Here we go. You guys kind of talked about this.
Mm.
My question about this picture is, what do you use now? That's not. Is it still that?
We
is it still a
still-
phone?
We
Okay.
still use an iPhone.
Uh-huh.
For our
Um,
action scenes, we'll shoot with the
yeah.
phone because you can get into a lot more tighter spaces, do
Mm-hmm.
a lot more dynamic movements and stuff like that. And when you blend it with the camera footage, and like we pay a lot of attention, like it's a very conscious decision on when to use the phone and when to use our camera.
Mm-hmm.
But it's pretty seamless in the
Right.
movie. I mean, like we can tell because we know, but
Right.
hopefully people won't really like notice
Mhm.
when it switches back and forth. For most other scenes, we'll use. I have a Sony
Mhm.
that I just got, a full frame camera, and I love it.
Nice.
It's great. I got it partway through making this movie.
Oh, okay.
So this movie was shot on 3 different types of cameras: the iPhone, the Sony, and then I also used to have an old Canon DSLR that we used for part of the movie as well. But yeah, there was kind of a learning curve while we made this movie. So we can tell like when we shot what based on how well it was shot.
Mm-hmm.
Everything still passes the bar that we have for ourselves, but like some scenes I'm definitely like, yeah, like we were deeper in some scenes. I'm like, damn, we shot this early, bro. And it was like, I'm like impressed by my past self for some of it. I have like an action camera as well for mounted shots. That's
Okay.
fun. And then our handy drone.
Okay.
We've evolved past more than just an iPhone.
Right. Yeah.
Yes, but we still use the iPhone.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are you,
Yo.
are you in a band? Also, my other question is it seems like you're not a part of this project that he, filming the music video, that not that silent film, that short film,
Yeah.
Red, what is it called? Trust the Process or something? It's Red.
The shot, Loaded Gun, Center of the World.
Peace and
Mm.
quiet.
Peace and Quiet.
Yes.
Peace and Quiet.
Okay, yeah, it
I
seems
always
like
forget about Peace and Quiet.
it seems like you filmed that by yourself too. So do you guys work separately? Like, I don't, just explain that to me, please.
Well, Sabian did help with the music video and with Peace and Quiet. As
Okay.
a matter of fact, like our last day of Peace and Quiet, Sabian actually helped me with the sound mixing for both of those as well.
I was
Okay.
in Peace and Quiet.
And he was
Oh,
in Peace and
okay.
Quiet
Yeah.
too, yeah. He was the victim.
That's more like Charlie stuff. The music video, I was only doing sound,
Mhm.
like post editing. I wasn't there on
Mhm.
set.
You were there for one day because
Oh,
we had
yeah.
the effect where they were looking at each other. So Sabian was the stand-in for one of the band members.
Yeah, but that's more of like Charlie's stuff. You know, I'm not like helping. And that was also a paid thing. And because I wasn't getting paid, like, I guess that's why I wasn't really there. But I was still helping out as a favor, of course.
Right.
Yeah, but
And-
those are my homies as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I love those guys.
Peace and Quiet was his Valencia short.
Oh yeah. I made
Oh,
that for
okay.
college.
Yeah.
It was an idea that I had like months before, and I was like, when I'm in college, I'll make this for my semester project, and then I did. Yeah, but with the music video, that photo is Max right there. We actually shot a major chunk of this movie in his house after I helped him with the music video.
Oh, okay.
I was like, damn, bro, I need location for this part, and he's like, oh, you could just use my crib, and I'm like, hell yeah. And that photo is also in South Florida, Delray Beach. That was their first show with that band that I shot as well. But yeah, they're dropping an EP soon as well.
Very cool.
On Bandcamp, so
you're not in the band.
I'm not in the band, no,
Okay.
but I've gone to like I go to their shows and stuff.
Yeah, of
and,
course.
you know, they're my friends. I'm actually playing with the bassist.
Oh, okay.
soon.
Cool.
Like I'm on guitar, he's on bass. We're gonna be doing some stuff together.
Sabian and Friends, how did you come up with this? Is this like your production company or?
I feel like someone else asked me this like literally a few days ago.
Yeah.
And it was just because the channel used to just be called my name.
Right.
Sabian.
Because
And it was
that
like a
was-
Geometry Dash.
Yeah, it used to be
You've got a few of those videos
Yeah,
still up, yes.
It used to be a Geometry Dash channel, and my username was just my name.
Uh-huh.
Then it became a skit channel, but it
Okay.
was still Sabian. When Charlie got more involved, obviously, like, we didn't want to keep it as just Sabian because it's not just me, it's like all of us.
Right.
And then we just had this inside joke, I guess, where
we were like
we-
Mickey Mouse's clubhouse.
yeah, we call it, oh, it's Sabian and Friends. And then I guess we just took that seriously.
Yeah, because we were like, oh, well, should we name ourselves? I don't know, let's keep going with that.
Yeah.
Now, like when I say the name of the channel, like to people, I'm like, yeah, it's Sabian and Friends. I'm the and Friends. And then that logo as well, like we had to change it obviously, and I just drew like some garbage little thing, and then you just gave it to your dad, and then he made it look good.
Okay.
Yeah. And then, but after this movie, we're transitioning now. We're going to be called Bad Eggs Productions.
Right. Yeah, I've seen.
Because, like, you know, I feel like Bad Eggs is like a clean title, and like Bad Eggs still means a lot to us.
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like to be called Bad Eggs Productions. I think it's a cool name.
Regardless of like, you know, its relation to the short films, like obviously like Eggsy's not the mascot of Bad Eggs Productions, but like it's just, you know, kind of remembering where we started, you know.
Right. Okay. This is my last picture of the
Damn, I'm
segment,
sad. I
and then
wanted
it's
more.
over. Is this because of the movie poster? How
Yeah.
is that why
Wait,
you got
was
sent
it?
the
No.
gifts?
Wait.
Wait.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was.
it was.
They thought that the poster was so good, and they were like, oh, they told us to send a list of our favorite movies.
Uh huh.
So I sent like Interstellar, which
Uh-huh.
explains the Ad Astra bottle,
We got
Oh,
Blade
okay.
Runner.
and Blade Runner,
Yeah.
and I also said Kingsman, which
Uh-huh.
explains the Gentleman.
Oh,
shirt.
okay.
And
Okay.
then the IMAX bag, which I love. Where's that IMAX bag?
That's yours, bro. I remember
That's
the strap on
mine?
it broke. Yeah. You took the bag, I took the shirt.
I want to find that because I love that bag.
I remember the strap on it broke.
Yeah.
That's why you stopped
There's
using
funny gifts from. I love when companies send us
Yeah.
stuff. I messaged Olipop, you know the drink.
Yes, I know
I-
Olipop.
I messaged them and I sent them my can collection because I had like hundreds of cans of
Uh-huh.
them, and they were like, "This is so cool. Send us your address and we'll send you some stuff."
it. You
I
didn't
still-
even drink
yeah.
their stuff anymore.
Well, yeah, but they still haven't sent me anything.
Damn.
I don't know what happened, but we'll see.
We're gonna go home today and see it.
Yes, that would be so funny. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
Well, guys, that's really all I have. Thank you so much for coming on. This was so much fun. I think
Absolutely.
I have gotten even better at my research, clearly, because you guys
For
were
sure.
shocked, and I'm so
Rest.
glad. You guys are awesome. I can't wait to see your movie. You guys are very cool. Everyone, go watch all their other movies, and then October 1st, go watch their new film.
Tickets
That's
are
right.
out now.
Oh, yeah, go buy them. Go to the movie premiere. It's at the Enzian, right?
Enzian
Yeah.
Theater.
In Maitland, like you said.
It's like, yeah, we got tickets in the bios of our Instagram accounts, and then we
Yeah.
also got them in the description of the movie trailer.
Yes.
Buy them $10 until September 1st, and then $15 until release of the movie.
Yeah.
That's right.
Pull up.
Yeah. Everything will be linked in the bio
Awesome.
of Spotify and whatever. So everyone will easily be able to access your YouTube account and your Instagrams. So there's no excuse. Please go watch. I genuinely very much enjoyed them, and I thought
Thanks.
they were very
you.
interesting.
Thank
so
you.
I'm very excited to see what else you guys come up with. and to sit down for 3 hours. I will do it. I'm going to
Oh, I
watch
thought
this movie.
It was 3 hours. Is not.
Oh, I'm talking about for when the movie comes out because it's 3 hours is a really long time. But
It'll go by.
the trailer itself is amazing, so I'm
Appreciate
sad. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you whenever I have a new guest, hopefully next week, and if not, it'll be a surprise. So, guys, say bye.
Get your tickets.